Not feeling the best, but the show goes on. I promise you 5 to 6 videos a day, or at the very least 4. And today we'll be talking about better team chemistry is key to the Wizards season. Shout out Josh Robbins of The Athletic for this information. Let's get right into it. We just hit 8,000. We're on the way to 10. 5 to 6 videos a day, at the very least 4. 150 videos a month on every facet of the NBA. Let's go. I want to hear your thoughts down below. Are you guys excited for this Wizards team? They started off pretty fucking good last year. And then injuries and the offense just stuttered. Now, Caldwell-Pope and Ish Smith were traded. And, Caldwell-Pope was actually a very well-liked guy within the Wizards locker room, mentored some of the team's youngsters, and arguably was one of the most consistent players throughout last season on both ends of the court, right, Josh Robbins? And look, I agree with that thing, and he's supposedly very best friends with Bradley Beal. And Josh Robbins tells us opposing team scouts and executives have called the trade a big upgrade for the Wizards, primarily because of Monte Morris. And this is a quote from Unseld, the head coach. I've seen some of the immediate impact already. He's a connector. He's a guy that I'm not sure how, but around the league everyone knows Monte. He does a terrific job of integrating himself beyond just between the lines. He's obviously a point guard at heart. Prides himself in running the team, and I think that's going to be a huge benefit to this group because he's going to know what the group needs at the right time. Unseld referring to Morris. I don't know why I said almost Munstead, but look, Monte Morris is a huge piece. We haven't had a point guard since John Wall, and even when we had Stanowski out there moving the rock, having a ball moving, Caldwell-Pope, Corey Kispert, and Kristaps Porzingis. I tried combining their names right there. Corey Kispert and Kristaps Porzingis, Kuzma, they were all hitting their shots, having phenomenal. Kristaps Porzingis was, averaging the most assists in his career. He was looking like an all-NBA version of himself again. Kyle Kuzma looked like an all-star. He was averaging basically, I think it was 19 and 10. And he was fantastic. Now, a quote from Tommy Shepard is, I think all the guys that are new to our roster bring a whole different mentality, maybe in terms of their expectations of themselves. Walking in the door, defining themselves as players, it's obvious that they don't have to tell you about it. They show you. One person not to sleep on that has just been a fantastic veteran presence for them has been Taj Gibson and his ability to bring people together, end quote, said Tommy Shepard. And look, I love that. I love hearing that. That's something that if you're a Wiz fan like I am myself, and we kind of been in desolate for a while, just been stuck what feels like just looping over and over. But now it finally feels like maybe we are making headway. Maybe we are improving as a team that could maybe, Kristaps Porzingis at center, Kuzma, Denny Avdia. And then you have behind that Rui and Corey Kispert, Bradley Beal, Monte Morris, okay? And we still have Will Barton there, who could win Sixth Man of the Year if we utilize him correctly off the bench. I mean, he could also start, don't get me wrong. He's definitely a guy who could, start in caliber player. But I think what we're looking at is it's definitely something to look at, okay? Why? Because I don't think people remember how good this team was to start the year, and they're definitely hungry. They definitely want to make up for last year's mistakes, so no doubt about it, this is a team keep an eye out for, because they really could cause some problems and surprise some people in the East and be a top 6 seed. I 100% think that. I want to see if I'm missing anything. Yeah, we opened the season 10-3. Had great defense, clutch performance, and then, like I said, Denny Avdia and other players, it was just weird. Bertans and Dinwiddie seemed bad, and Montrezl Harrell, there was this whole physical altercation outside the locker room, and there wasn't a good mood. People weren't fucking with each other, and now I think they realize team chemistry is huge. They need to get that right. And I think Tommy Shepard's acknowledged in a low-key way that the players expect to reach the playoffs. And part of the romance to get there seems like team chemistry. And we got to shout out Josh Robbins for a great piece right here. So link in the description if you guys want to read the whole piece right there. A lot of the information I took came from this. So shout out him. Josh Robbins is a senior writer at The Athletic. And, dude, of course he's covered the Wizards and the Magic. I hit up Josh Robbins. He'd be a great